tell us what necessitated this particular move? Why you think it's important to come and fetch the kids and in this period of exams?
Okay, so it is Christmas, and then this is a festive period where people are supposed to be making merry. But all along, what we've realized is that the economic hardship in the economy is making it difficult. I must tell you for a fact that if not for social media, that we could hear Christmas bells ring, we didn't even know it was December already. There is one thing we are not paying attention to, which actually drove me to come and then do this thing. That anytime we are conducting elections, our focus is to get the numbers out. We go into the kiosk estates or the deprived communities to get these people. After we have won the election, what happens next? A lot of them are either working with Chinese companies who are paying less than even a minimum wage. And then they go through this every day. Is there something we have prepared for them? Now, we have lots of kids who are coming out and out in their numbers on the street. And then they come from these deprived communities. Is there a dream for them? Is there a vision? How can we motivate them so they can become responsible leaders in the future? These are some of the reasons why I decided that this 26th of December, I'm coming to make merry with them. I'm coming to give them a reason why they should also be encouraged. That today they might be deprived, but it's not the end of it. The third and final reason is that we as Ghanaians have decided that enough is enough, and then we need to get the NDC back into office. Why are we trying to get them back into office? It is obvious the level of development we saw around during the era of Professor Mills and John Dramani Mahama, even though we suffered something called the doomsday, which they used to mock us. But it has become clear which one was more incompetent than the other. This is part of my individual efforts to ensure that the vote of NDC come 2024 is increased beyond what we expected. Tema West is trying its very best. I chose Baatsona because they set a very credible example by ensuring that all the branches inside Baatsona scored 100% for the NDC. This is just to encourage them, and it's one of the many which I want to do across the constituency as my individual efforts to ensure that the vote of NDC come 2020 increases to the level where Tema West Parliamentary shall turn green.
Okay, so what have you identified as some of the challenges the community is bedeviled with that you hope to in the future remedy?
I'm hoping in the near future when the opportunity comes, maybe I might serve them as their member of parliament if the mandate is given to me. We have noticed that we have one of the worst roads across the constituency found here in Baatsona. But if this is a place we call an elite community, when you say Baatsona, we know it's on the Spintex road. It is obvious the kind of roads we plow on here. Baatsona also has a lot of industries around, but you'll be amazed at the level of unemployment which we can find here. During the weekdays, I take time to drive around, and you see them either playing their draft or loitering around. This breeds indisciplinary acts amongst our people. When I get the opportunity, we would ensure that employment is on the rise in Baatsona. When I get the opportunity, I would ensure that after all the hard work they put up in making sure that NDC becomes lucrative, we will make sure that at least they have something to boast of. We don't even have a cheap compound in Baatsona. We don't even have a recreational center. If you want a school, there is a very far away deprived one where the kids are going to. We can do something for them. And we are only praying that the future comes with a brighter opportunity.
I was interacting with a young boy a while ago, and he says he's abandoned school. He stopped at JHS 2. And so I was telling him, why didn't he finish and then have the opportunity to have free SHS? And he thinks that, he would complete and still come and be in the house. Is it that we are not educating the kids enough to understand that education is key, and that now we have free SHS, and that when they finish JHS, they can have the opportunity to attend school for free?
It's rather unfortunate that at a young age of his, he decided to drop out of school. If I want to go into the aspect of the free SHS, I can tell you that it's not entirely free as we claim. However, if you heard in my speech, I said the parents should be in the position where they can encourage the children. Sometimes I believe that education is not the key, but has not always got a say to your final destination. It could be something else that we need to develop in these kids. When we put them closer to us, we can identify them and then we develop upon their skills and then their talent. I blame him, but I don't blame him. It is a system.
Okay. So this one, is this something you hope to do annually?
So I'm hoping to continue this annually, but this is just the beginning of it. God willing, we are going to move into other wards within the constituency. We are yet to enter Lashidu, we are yet to enter Sakumono, and we have something for all of them. It is Christmas, so we chose to spend time with the kids today. Who knows who it might be next time? So we are asking all the other wards to respect my train, because Rashid Isah in the Connect team is coming to reinforce, to inspire the future.
Thank you.